Love. Love. Living love. One is midden. Victims as visitors. Enlightened every energy.
For lovers. Special thanks to Marnie Rogers, my wonderful teacher.
Contents, family and friends, all hug, the attraction, agenda, a flow, a glow, a taste when everything but for love. Buddha, a world is heaven. I am the brother of one of the teenage girls who was murdered recently by an ex-minister's son. Hurts hard, between forest and fields, but still like dust I will rise. My core expectations, not the end.
Forever I want that wheel of mine.
Family and friends. Family and friends, nothing else. As stars start out in the darkness, you guide me, but no one else. And when I feel grateful for that hurt heals, I am yours. Yet at times I am a fading lamp. You come out of the camp, hold me and heal me. As I learn, as I age, I instill that greatness, that ultimate almighty, it finds you, family and friends. I'll hug. I'll hug when I cry. I'll hug when I try. Something lights and fights. It moves ahead. Something as fast as light. Someone so bright. I take the gift and with the greatest wit I wept. Alas, I can feel it when I know the time and I'll hug. The attraction. The rose is like a car alluring many visitors. It falls as smooth as the car in the road. The leaves strikes the scenery, and it is as still as the bench, when not perturbed by forceful fingers. Likewise, the petals spread out, forcing into the empires. We feel the need striking in our eyes. We can get it, the rose. The rose is like the red curd weaved from a distance, but its lovely leaves warn us of our warm wishes. Be patient, and anytime you'll get the whole of the rose. It is a car that attracts many more.
Agenda. Another hostel as in the agenda. Another consideration. The future of our town. Picture the man-made environment down, transforming slowly from a country to city. All for the better, forward for industrialization. But the foxes, boars, snakes, the peacocks, pheasants and birds, why under a hostel? Move beyond our sight into the south. Will nature accept these walls? Move on. What do you think of biodiversity in the future? I can imagine selective environment and have to willingly welcome the new world, but rue and long for the project to stop. The king mangoes will be lost, the tree scenery ruined, replaced and reused. It will be as if the world is lost. Time benefit more students, but hope for conservation? Indeed, resources with busy life, but a change might benefit. Take to a new world, new sign, world. All the cause of another hostel, as in agenda. A flow, a glow. Is it as good as a story? Is it awing and awakening? For sure, listeners lied. Quick were the queens, and the obstacle was on set. One tried tiredness, voiced like volcano. Heed the thunder, tackled the cross. Slight of the edge, he pulled feebly. Everyone stood tall and said no. Although sunshine and rain, glory days, golden ages, and heap of laughters, greatest of gratitude, life and laughter, and it all came back to him. Surely, Selina had the tears, that laughter and her eyes that entered the heart somehow was weeping. That one could not do much. Words and images, choices were created. leading the leaders. One opened the sky seeking heaven, only having openness. There it stood still, and it awaited for a wind to flow off with a glow.
A taste. The thundering Royal Enfield, incessant water motor, bombastic boisterous noises, all an escapade. The chirping, all crackling and the susurrating leaves. The next keyword, all fall back. For the stern steer, all another amazement. Not the petrinature but lonesome for some sniffing smell. Can't tolerate no smell for my cream crazed the odor. Wish which fulfill noisy noise and excite a pleasant pungent. Of the side species plants, pocket peppers, animals, anything. And even petrinature like rain showered seconds ago. Can't taste nothing as if something is propagating. Far away veg and fruits only stir slimy saliva. And yes, I swallow cold air but tasteless. All the thoughts that cause the water in my mouth. Feel the chill cold air above, always all around. On skin, but it's more profound inside me. The heartbeat, I can feel it frantically. The propinquity of the nature's perfect phenomena. The precious offering the while willingly waves for me to feel the world. I am seeing and it's the eminent eyes espoused by each one of us. With extreme luck, I feel those with innate transience to see are so fortunate, with limiting the emotions everyone to hand to allow colorful world to unfortunate ones. And if only all have comprehension of the true gift of a wild world, I am seeing beyond the environment an ambience filled with wanted wonders. Everyone is both nocturnal and diurnal to the colors of the world. There's no hate's realm, gloomy or glamour, but there's a wondrous world, all with potential and blossoming bliss.
When everything, what for love? Loads for love, else caring everything. And finally it begins, a gift given. Together are they vast and diverse, all like struck at one, and they are beautiful. Leave it like a classic cue, white rose. Specific and savings, a number one first flower, one of the latest, lasting love. Leaving those lines astray, but feeling for the final. Everyone, it's loads for love, but rose, resin to righteousness, living to love.
Buddha, aging and all-encompassing, a love, a peace, a universal divine. Built beautiful Buddha binds beyond bliss. Colors creates calmness, dooms the dark days, enlightened every energy, and there is more, a warm wholeness. As a scenery, as a symbolic sign, Buddha builds brightness, brings brightness, and life we live in love.
A world is heaven. There is a world, both hills and heaven. Together, and another alien. What they think, it shuts, shutters, and hurts and harden. Another spot, pain. Anyone arise? Anyone pain? This and that thorns, and it did not gain. Just as fast, check. He fell down the hill, his bucket broken. Ultimately, it's uneven, and until world awake, we must prove and provide. Win heavily, heaven. I am the brother of one of the teenage girls who was murdered recently by an ex-minister's son. Upon upbringing, another roar. This is not the end. Beginning of the middle, nowhere it leads, it's going nowhere. All is a power play, runs every second, retreat, fall. Might lay on us, for we won and allow them to win. Alas, victims we become in money mainstay. What would we have as our role? Where did it go in vain? Almighty, there is more than this. They rose, we walk aloof as visitors, at last. Had they paid their debts? Others, why can't they rise? Leaders and all with powers are shy. They don't dare. Even my own leader, our righteousness is helpless. Then the fear is the burden. Blinded with obsession towards fame and money. Losing their identity, they are only to our eyes. Such politicians, as it's a grave, but there is nothing ahead. One goes and then others follows. Blindly there is no light. Therein follows the wrongs and triumphs the devil. modern money, rape, poverty, politics redundant by real, all when positions point at each self. Next one, when one ends, we are in the threshold, the beginning of the line facing him. Equally, everyone earns, faithfully we will await the decisions. For right ramifications will wipe the wrongs, the unreality will be proven and healed. How there was a dream, my sister sweeter than syrups, alive and wilder than nature, and a true daughter, Mother Earth. Mother Earth. If she faced the wrong, a chance would have changed, and another situation still live.
Hearts hurt, lifting and lighting the soul, making man and woman, girls and guys, all ruled really righteously. Lords or light men, sun shining, and even ringing of rain, rushing even in the might of monsoon. Rhythm and delicate, din din da take natuna, sounding every sound, mimicking most and every and anything. Beat with the horse run along railroad and win the world. Hearing our hearts, vocals and hum, toning together at utmost at the face of the actors, and we follow. Tabla talking again and again, beating the beat, magical and melancholy, all at the hands dancing. Children circle and elders in circle. With space delight as our teacher make the move, and we hear the song of wonder. Winning the world, wide we open our eyes when it bands with harmonium. Together, a whole band cannot match, because it will be with the players, our souls, our togetherness, making our hearts heard.
Between forest and field, I glance back as to recede again to the forest, the gigantic tree with their head raised upon the shimmering sky, who look down to give them their treasure of showers. I consider my longing to reconcile with nature, to chat once again with the nature, to savor the love. But would I consider to feel the cold, to soak with absorbed fall, also for the creature to better of me? I will comply curiously when time travels.
But still like dust, I'll rise. I can run, I can skip, I can run. I'll be faster, I'll keep on chasing that dream. My life, my love, my happiness. It'll be ages. Again and again I will rise, wherever it might take. And always I will rise. Rain won't deter the trident, which it would fly higher than the mountains, deeper than the ocean depths, lighter than those butterfly wings. It'll be that light I did seek. Forever I want the veil of mine, covered with thickets and undergrowth. I love it. Once again, when a cold string the neurons and all the complex systems of my body, spirits of mine will move, forged with burdens, always on go, on a move, on a rise. I'll rise and I'll rise.
My goal expectations. Come friend, I have an old story to tell you. I might be a stranger, but I'm no danger. Cutting the mountain edges and passing edges, I acknowledge all, those severity, such sadness. Back then I had not heard of a cake. Back then world was simply small, and words were only all those alphabets. However, back then there was fewer lessons to learn, and nature nurtured everything. Life was alive, children cherished, and colors were as bright as anything, and music was raw with traditions. Then time took me along, a place where I dwell at home. One is smitten, warmth is beyond, and little comes of the edges of life. But how would accuracy near perfection for metaphor or simile only satisfy a part? Above all, I cherish the love and life today, and I live above the sky, reaching limitless. But not to say and forget, I am a learner. I test myself that I am growing, and pass myself to the community of the world. Not the end. This is the place, this is the love. My childhood, happiness, my growing up, all family, friends, freedom, merry and fairy alive. Moments with mom and dad, drive and driving, a universe a turn back, a reason for joy. My place you can come back always.
Love poem. Thank you for watching.